I come from a past identity of being agnostic and not believing in anything outside of physical reality, and being completely and utterly dedicated to this life as a musician, and the wonders and the triumphs and the deep struggles that come from that. And so a big part of my awakening was having everything in my life get so loud that I couldn't handle it. And so I found that that the deepest parts of me that wanted to be seen, they just wanted to be seen and validated. So I think this is the journey a lot of us are on. Most artists are on this, wanting to be seen and wanting to be validated. And so having an awakening, I'm not going to say of sorts, it was definitely an awakening where my entire view of reality shifted and changed. And in doing that, I really questioned why I wanted all that stuff, and I just kind of had to lay down for like about a year and changed pretty much everything in my life, and have been on this journey of exploration ever since, looking for deeper understanding and deeper answers. And a big part of that is and has been not ignoring the world, but looking within. And I always come back to that if we're looking for an answer, it really does come from within, even if it is triggered by something or initiated by a reflection from without. But it really is that inner knowing. It's that inner knowing, because so many different circumstances and events can happen, but it's really like how we feel in relation to them that crafts our experience. So I think that's the biggest thing I want to talk about with my own experience of going on this exploration, and even quitting music for some time and running off into the canyons in Sedona and the Mount Shasta, and realizing that there were parts of my human that I didn't want to run away from. And so it's kind of interesting. The spiritual journey is like this cyclical thing where we detach from our identity, only to gain a completely new perspective, and then circle back around and realize that we still love all the same things that we used to love. I still love music and great food and nice things and beautiful women. I'm still a human. And so being able to approach these things from a really different angle has been so rewarding for me, because now I can come back to music and just approach it with curiosity, and I'm getting this full sense of satisfaction, enjoyment just from the process of learning, and instead of being so attached to needing an outcome or something like that. So why am I sharing all this? I think once we get to a certain point in our spiritual journey, I really think it is about reintegration and bringing our light into maybe the darker places. So I don't know about you, but I've really felt like I needed to not just stay in these little homogenous pockets where everyone's already awake and has it figured out and running away from the cities. I've actually felt more inspired to enter into the cities and just, even if I'm not having a conversation, just like share my energy and my presence with others. And I've really watched the effect of how how much we can influence, not in a forceful way and not in a manipulative way, but like just by being our light and being us, how others pick up on that, within the confines of their own free will. So this is a message for all of you that are especially going into this time in 2025. I do know what's going to happen. I do know what's going to happen. And I think it's going to be pretty crazy for a lot of people. And we get to be the way showers, not in the sense that we have anything that anyone else does, other than we've remembered and we know that it's okay. And that that everything within this reality and this matrix and they're like these floating passages that come and go, and they're like they're ripples, on the top of the ocean, but underneath that it's quite still and quite beautiful. So I'm really here to reflect in you that it's okay, and we don't really need to do anything other than what we're inspired to do. And there's something so beautiful about being a part of something much bigger than just our own personal bodies. And this has been a challenge for me, because my built-in identity, this character that I've played in this lifetime, wants to be, a musician and live a life in a certain way. And also there's a deeper knowing and a deeper identity that I really only want that if it's going to be what really serves the world to my best capacity, and really helps others in this journey, and in this lifetime. And I think we're all here to learn as much as possible, and we all have different intentions. But I can feel at a very deep soul level that my intention in this lifetime is to share light, to be a way shower of good, and to bring forth and be a part of and witness this the coming of age, not just for a human, but for us as a species on this planet, that we may all wake up and realize that we've created this world and we're creating this world, and underneath everything that we create is our actual sense of home. Our actual sense of home is underneath it all, and that these are every manifestation and every relationship and everything here, everything and anything here, and all the stories are all just little excursions we're taking. So I just want to leave you with that sense of peace. So peace and love and blessings for now. You are the light. I just did the Richard Nixon.